Ultra. And today I'm going to talk about story time. Story time is when, when I was in the shelter. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm so glad to be here at the building. I advanced. Went through some tough times, man. So let me begin. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the bus is so loud or whatever, but we're going to talk about it since I'm on the bus. You know what I'm saying? So there's some tough times, man. So many stories to talk about. So many people lost their life.
Wow.
It's like the prison stories. That was in Brooklyn, and I moved over to Nyack in the Bronx. I've been all over the shelter system, but they sent me back, I guess, on the punishment because I was treating the shelter system like jail. I was bullying. I was in there bullying. I'm not telling those stories. And they moved me to Bellevue, like one of the worst shelters in New York, man, 30th Street. It was horrible. So I do recall where I was upset, with family members and all that. And it's like everybody turned their back on me. I felt like everybody turned their back on me. So, I was still doing music while I was in the shelter, you know what I'm saying? And I was still doing interviews. Nothing changed, you know what I'm saying, except the paperwork. Because I stayed underground. I didn't want to cater to, no disrespect to the down south music or any type of other music, but I didn't want to cater to that, I'm so like New York when it comes to hip hop. So long story short, everybody gets depressed, you know what I'm saying? I was so depressed. And I had an overnighter pass. So I'll tell you how to finagle that later. I had an overnighter pass like every weekend, every day of the week. I was getting off. Like I had to come to like 10 o'clock curfew. Crazy for a grown man. You coming in there, you got like 400, 500 grown men selling cigarettes, sitting around watching karate movies and all that, and just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? We share your cell phone and all that, but it was crazy. 10 o'clock curfew. Now I had a job, so I was like on call. That's how I finagled that. Like I was on call. And the shelter system sucks, man. The shelter system really sucks. I'm telling you. So what I want to talk about is depression. Suicidal thoughts. Everybody go through it, and I was going through it. So right down the street, 25th Street. I want to say 25th, and right off First Avenue and the FDR in between, there was a park, beautiful park. I sat there, grabbed a 40. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward moving, I had grabbed a 40. Fast forward moving, I'm sitting in the park. I'm not even give you all the details, I apologize. I had talked to my young dude about, let me see your pistol, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, you good? You know what I'm saying? He's like, you want me to handle your beef? I'm like, nah, I'm good, son. Like, sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. He didn't know the problem was me. I didn't have beef with anybody. It was just like, it's on some suicide shit. So he was like, hitting my phone up, like, yo, you good? You good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. So I'm sitting in the park with the pistol and a couple 40s, and I'm drinking, and I want to blow my brains out right there. It's beautiful, beautiful area. See Long Island City from there, 25th Street, the water, FDR Park, and all that. It was getting dark. The rats came out and all that, but I wasn't worried about none of that. You know what I'm saying? All I was like, I'm tired, man. So tired of everything, and tired of everybody. I was like, this shit gotta end. So fast forward moving, my other man called me up and was like, yo, we're gonna promote this movie and this magazine and all that. Like, oh, all right. So I said, I don't know, there's a club on 29th Street called Tonic. And I came up in that club like all the time. Even I was homeless in the homeless shelter, I always came up in that club, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, come up, I went home and stayed in a hotel with like mad different, different joints and all that, you know what I'm saying? So, this is 2015. I'm a married man now. 2015, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, I love that spot, but I was just like too stuck on depression. I was at the park, and I just didn't do it. I couldn't pull the trigger. So fast forward moving, I couldn't pull the trigger. I was thinking about getting some cocaine. I don't do drugs or none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I just like, yo, I gotta leave this earth or whatever. So my phone kept ringing. Hey, yo, bro, you good? You good? Come on, come over here to 29th Street. Yo, he said it was a lot of ladies. It's 2015, you know what I'm saying? I said, all right, I ain't gonna do nothing anyway. So I was already drunk, 240s. I was feeling it, all of that. So I said, yo, I'm gonna go over there. So, I'm walking over toward 29th Street and all that. Ran up to, caught up with my homie. You know what I mean? And, he's over there, got girls holding the magazine, taking pictures, scamming to try to get him in the bed. You know how to go. Talk about you want to do a movie and all that, shit like that. That Tonic is not there no more, but, on 29th, that Tonic was 29th and 3rd Avenue. That shit was lit. I really came up in that joint. You know what I'm saying? That club was like, whew, you know? Anyway, he was outside and, decided to go in. My man, he had the same shelter I was at. He had a curfew. He had to be in about 10. Wow. Went upstairs, and it was just like I'm feeling like really horrible still, even though there was a lot of pretty women around and all of that. As soon as I go upstairs in the Tonic Club, I see like a glow. It was crazy. I connected with the my eyes were all connected and all that. Like, yo. I told my man, I was like, yo, you see her? So he ran up the steps, and he was like, yo, I got the magazine. She wasn't interested. None of the magazine. He tried the movie shit. She was like, yo, what's up with your man and shit? Like, I guess she seen, I don't know, I was a little intoxicated and all that. But I guess she seen like a kind of sad look on my face. I don't know. But I was like, yo, what up? You know what I'm saying? And then we just started talking and anything my man was saying, like the magazine and all that, just faded. He left us. He walked around upstairs, he was on the rooftop. And he was just trying to get, recruit girls for the magazine, for the movie in his bedroom. You know what I'm saying? So me and her was sitting there chatting the whole night. And then next thing you know, we started mixing and mingling. We was on the there. We had a couple drinks. I bought her a drink. She bought me a drink. We on the dance floor. We, cuddling up. We kissing and grinding. And, I'm like, yo, she was like a dream girl. She was straight from Nicaragua. So, I don't know. It was getting late. And she was like, yo, you want to go? Come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, huh? Today, come on, let's go. So I'm taking my glass out the club because I'm still not done drinking. She said, you silly? We're going to drink, over where we about to go. So I'm like, oh, I'm thinking I'm going to our house or something. Like, I'm like, oh, man, I'm about to, get it popping. So, yo, fast forward moving. I left the bar. I told her, yo, she said, I'll give you a call. Make sure you got home all right. I knew that was bullshit. And I started walking. As I started to proceed walking down the street, these 3 niggas started following me on some robbery, like you're gonna catch a Vic and all that, So I'm like, yo, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So I'm walking saucy. Now, mind you, I'm in Brooklyn. I'm trying to find a train from the bar. I basically knew where it was at. But I'm saucy. So I'm like, yo, these niggas is following me. What should I do? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, nigga, what up, shorty? Seen shorty with the fat ass. The niggas turned around and said, oh, they left me. I'm like, yo, I had to piss real quick. I know you're going to catch up. If shorty dubbed him. I know the shorty dubbed him as usual, you know what I'm saying? So I pissed real quick, and the niggas caught us like, yo, you doing too much, big man. You doing too much. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? So though, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit you with the part two. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you know. Keep like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy DJ Voltron, and I just wanted to tell you my little shelter suicide situation. It turned kind of incredible. Got me off, my situation. When I ran into Shorty. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, like and subscribe. I'm gonna hit you with the part two tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Tune in. Salute.